What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another tutorial, and right now I am standing in this very lively looking greenhouse here, which is what we are going to be building today. Now this greenhouse would be a very nice addition to say a house or a backyard or any wooded area like this. A very small build, but it'll spice up basically anything that you build it with. So if you like this build and it looks good with whatever you're building with, then be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more tutorials like this. And let's begin. Alright, so these are all the materials that we will need for this build. Now keep in mind that a lot of these materials, especially ones over here, are being used for decorative purposes, so you don't need to use them all, especially if you're in survival. But if you want to build everything in here, then these are the blocks that you will need. So what you'll need is water, iron trapdoor, end rod, birch slab and stairs, stone block, any kind of dirt will work for this. Podzol, cobblestone block, quartz stairs and block, white stained glass, both glass block and pane, a hopper, a cauldron, and then for decorative blocks you could use leaves, both types of grass, sugarcane, ferns, and pots. And you see over here there are flowers and small ferns over here. You could use those too. Any kind of flowers will work, but that's basically it. So let's start building. Alright, so to begin our greenhouse, we're just going to start with the base. A very simple base. First thing you're going to do is just place your quartz block here, and then count 5 blocks to the right or left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. And then we're going to put stairs in between, like that. And then count 3 blocks here, place a block. Another 3 blocks, place a block. Another 3 blocks, and then place another block. And then it's going to be symmetrical, so just same thing on the other side. So 5 blocks here, and then 3 blocks. Now this will be the entrance, so you're going to want to keep this empty. Alright, so that's basically our base, and we are going to start building the pillars. So now you're going to want to just place 4 blocks up with your stained glass. Alright, so now once you have this, you're just going to want to bring them in like this. Whoops. Alright, so now since we have the framing done, we're gonna start to fill in the windows with panes, just like that. Whoops. Up until about here, a block before it ends. And you're going to want to do this for every side but the window. Alright. Just like that. And then we're going to want to fill in side windows too. And this could be a bit tricky. Same thing on the other side. And that is it for those. Now before we top this off, you're going to want to take your glass and just place them on these sections here, right there, like that, between each frame. Now this will help you be able to place panes easier, as well as sealing any kind of gaps in your greenhouse. Alright, so now that you have that done, you're just going to want to uh, start placing panes on top of all these. So first, build this one block up, and then just place all panes in these 6 spots. So just like that, and it should look something like this. And do it for each one, just like that. So whoops. Just like that. And that is basically it for the top part. And just, you're going to want to fill in these parts as well, but don't leave the top part empty. You don't need to fill that in with panes. Alright, so now all we have left to do is the entrance. Just place a block here and here, and then just build up like that. And then now what you're going to want to do is connect this like that, and then just bring it out like this. 3 blocks like that, and place a block here and here. And then if you want to just if you like this bothers you a little bit, you could either break this or fill it in like that, so it kind of follows through. But that is basically the structure of your greenhouse right there. Now it's time to decorate the inside. Alright, so once you've finished your greenhouse structure, you're going to want to fill it in with some nice decoration. So if you want to use this as like a real survival like mini farm, then you can, but I will walk you through how to like make it nice and decorated. So first thing you're going to want to do is make this kind of like a dirty floor. So what we're going to do is we're going to take stone or cobblestone and some podzol and some dirt, and just kind of placing them randomly. Hold on. Kind of just in random places, kind of so like the regular floor is kind of showing, but you know, this is a greenhouse, so a lot of plants, a lot of dirt. Now if you do have world edit, you could just use a command with a bunch of commas, but we're just gonna place them here. Just like that. You could add some cobblestone too. You like the floor is also corroding as well. This place here. And that is basically it for the floor. Now what you're going to want to do is put in the tables. So take your stairs and just place 5 in the middle like that. And then there's also some stairs right here, just like that. And those are your stairs. Those are your tables. And there's one table here. And then you can put some plants on here. I'll put a blue orchid. Maybe a small fern if I can find it. Right here. And then you can put some hanging pots Doesn't matter what level you can put on. Put one here, one there. And then over here, let's put some sinks, some cauldrons. This hopper will be a cauldron here. Put a little water in there. And then maybe on this side, we'll put some oak leaves. Just like that. And it's starting to look like nice and decorated. And maybe put some leaves here. Oops. Small grass here. And then you can put some water maybe here for some sugar canes. Just gotta grow them like that. And then if you really do want to, you could also put a shelf here, kinda like that. But I'm not gonna do that. Let's put some pots. Just like that. Maybe put a large fern here, like that. And then what we could put on the top, also as a lighting solution, if you want to come in the dark. Just take some end rods, and these also look like sprinklers too, in my opinion. Just like that, or fans. Keep it cool in here, you know. And you can do whatever you want with this. Just make it look nice and decorated. Put some ferns on the floor too, so yeah, like this. All right. And this is basically the greenhouse. If you like this build, then be sure to subscribe. I have a lot of fun stuff coming this week, so be tuned for that. I might have a time lapse coming too. So that's basically it. So see you guys later.